You ever realize you could vanish from your own family's memory and they wouldn't even notice? That's what it felt like I was already a ghost, haunting people who once called me their daughter, their sister. And the worst part? It happened on the one day that was supposed to belong to me. My birthday. My name's Eliza Ward, 32 years old, a senior strategist at one of the top firms in Chicago. Tonight, the lobby lights of my apartment glared too bright as I dragged myself home from another 14-hour day. I'd closed a deal that should have made headlines. Clients shaking my hand, my boss practically glowing. But when I checked my phone, silence. No calls. No texts. Not even a lazy happy birthday from the people who raised me. Upstairs, a cake sat on my coffee table like a cruel joke. A single candle stabbed into the center. Waiting. Mocking. I laughed to myself, a hollow, shaky sound, and whispered, "Happy birthday, Eliza." I tried distracting myself with work, but my fingers betrayed me. I opened social media. And there it was. My brother Adrian, champagne glass high, arms slung around my father. A banner hanging above them. "Congratulations on your promotion." My mother was glowing at his side. The timestamp? 4 hours earlier. The night of my birthday. Photo after photo, my entire family celebrating together while I sat alone with a stale cake. They hadn't forgotten. They had chosen. Again. Memories clawed their way back. 11 years old, alone in a restaurant booth, a candle melting into frosting while my parents cheered Adrian at a debate competition. 17, shipped off to grandma's so they could tour Yale with him. My college graduation, drowned out by his engagement announcement. It hit me all at once. I'd never been anything more than the shadow next to his spotlight. I thought maybe, just maybe, someone would remember. Then my phone rang. My mother. For one split second, hope flared. "Eliza, sweetheart," she said, breathless. "I need your help planning Adrian and Claire's anniversary. You're so good at decorations." I froze. "Mom, today was my birthday." A pause. Then casually. "Oh,
Right.
with Adrian's big promotion, it must have slipped our minds." Slipped.
Our minds.
That night, an email dropped into my inbox. My bonus for the campaign I'd led. $82,000. The most money I'd ever earned in one moment. But as I stared at it, my mother's words rang louder than any number. A few days later, I stumbled into a family group chat I wasn't meant to see. My father suggesting I contribute 20 grand to Adrian's anniversary. My mother chiming in, "She can finally support the family for once. She just got that bonus."
Support the family.
As if I hadn't been carrying my own weight for years. As if I was nothing but a wallet with my name spelled wrong. Literally wrong in the thread. At work, I was respected. My CEO called me brilliant. My colleagues sought my advice. But at home, I was invisible unless they needed something. When I sat across from them at dinner the following weekend, my father's voice boomed like a gavel. 20,000. That's what's fair. I set my fork down, pulse pounding in my ears.
No.
I can't. The silence was thick, suffocating. My mother's eyes filled with practiced tears. My father leaned forward, jaw tight. "Your brother is the real success of this family. The least you can do is support him." I stood, my legs trembling but my voice steady. "And what have you ever done to support me?" And then I left. For the first time in my life, I walked out without apologizing, without shrinking back. The calls came after that. The guilt trips. The threats. "You're breaking this family apart, Eliza." But somewhere between those messages, something in me shifted. I started searching. Lakefront property. Michigan. Within weeks, I had keys in my hand. A house that was mine. Walls where I could finally hang my own story. The first night there, I sat barefoot on the deck, glass of wine in hand, the lake stretching endless and calm. My phone buzzed and buzzed inside the house, but I didn't move. For the first time in 32 years, I chose silence. I chose me. And as the stars stitched themselves across the water, I realized, sometimes family isn't who shares your blood. Sometimes family is who sees you when no one else will. So let me ask you, if the people who should love you the most never truly see you, do you keep waiting for them to change? Or do you finally walk away?